All right, in this video, we're going to show you how to parse a string to a float or an int in Python. And this is very common. I do this all the time. You're reading in data, it comes in as text, but you really want it to be a number of some sort. So let's start by converting it to float. So I'm going to have three strings here. One's going to be an integer, just 33. One will be a float, has a decimal with some numbers after it. And the other's not a number. So if you surround it with float as a function, it will do the conversion for you. It has no problem with integers. It just adds a decimal and a zero after it. It has no problem with floats. It will convert them just fine. However, if you try to convert something that's not a float that it recognizes, it's going to throw an error. This is definitely going to happen in your production code if you don't check for it. It throws a value error and it says it couldn't convert the string to a float. It's not, not a number, obviously. Now, this means you should always play it safe and do this in a try except block. Right here, I'm trying to set my age to that float string. And if it throws that value error, I want to set age to none so that I recognize that I couldn't find it. And sure enough, it sets it to none. Now let's tackle int. It's slightly more complicated. And I've run into this too, where I'm trying to get an integer and the data is coming from somewhere and they put a 0.0 in there, and I really just want, it's $1, not $1 and X number of cents. So if you try to parse something that is a float, it's going to say it's an invalid literal. And you're going to get this error, and I have definitely ran into this. And so the trick here is you have to convert it to a float, then an int. Now, it will chop off everything after the decimal and just give you the integer part of the value. And so again, to play this safe, you want to put it in a try catch block so that you can handle this stuff gracefully and not have this blow up code on your server somewhere. So that's it. Hope you learned something. Hit subscribe to this channel if you hadn't. Smash that like button so I can build an audience and help more people. And I will see you in the next video.